Yeah, what's going on, y'all? So I'm here with Still Nice CNC, and today we're going to be working on the spoil board. What I want to do is I want to put holes going down like this and holes going like that, so it can be like that, an L shape. No, I did not call you guys a loser, but this is to ensure when you put a piece of board on top that it is square with the machine. And then we're going to drill a whole bunch of little other holes in the board. That way we can put in metal inserts that you can screw down. I have two right here. So that being said, we have to measure out, because I have my vice grip block here, and then I have here to hold the wood down to the frame itself, and then here is the offset. So what we have to do now is just go ahead and measure. That way we're not going to run into any of these screws when we bring the laptop over. All right, so we have, because I work in metric and I love metric over imperial, and plus when you're in the Army you learn metric. So originally I had my piece coming in 40 millimeters. I might have to adjust that now. 40 and then 40. It will just pass the screw at the 40 angle, which is good. That's what we need, but we're gonna go ahead and measure all the way down to make sure that we're gonna clear this, because the 40 is should be the center, but I gotta look again. So I might have to make it 50, but I'm already losing 40 millimeters of workspace here. So that said, let's go ahead and we gotta measure out the blocks here. So what I want to do is I want to take this up like this, and I want to just a rough guesstimate. That's 119 high minus the 40, so we got to be cognizant of that. So that's between 117 and 119. This should also be the same, between 117 and 119. So we're just going to go ahead with a ruler and measure that all the way across if I got a long enough one, and I don't, but what we're gonna do is draw up here like that, and if I flip this around, maybe I can get it like this. Who knows? Oh, look at that. So we just want it just underneath of that. That way we steer clear of these alignments. So now we're gonna have to measure over. I could have just measured with that. So 153 or 35 centimeters and 37 centimeters. So we're just gonna write between 35 and 37. And then we're gonna measure from the same side, 55 and 57. And then we got the screw, at least this screw here will probably be in the way, so we're gonna just mark this out at all right, so this is what I came up with right here. This is the design, and we have to enter these screw holes. So I'm going to show you down here where it's right here is the corner joint where the wood comes in. Actually, I moved these pegs around, so they're actually going to be a lot smaller. So from here to here is 25 millimeters, and that is pretty much right on the screws. So we're going to have to shift everything up and over. We are at pretty much right on the dot. So what we're gonna do is take all of this and we're gonna just shift it. Let's see. I might have to get rid of some of these lines here. Because that's the center, 25. We're gonna probably do 50 to be on the safe side, 50. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and double click Did it go? I think so, maybe not. Let's see. We'll see right there. This is our wood stock, so we can actually change color of that back to black. That way we can see it. We'll go here. Bam. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna double click on that and bring it all the way over to here. That way we can see it lined up on this. See how it's over? Go to the center of that hole. Just use your arrow keys over. And then we're gonna do arrow key down. Looks good to me there. We're gonna just double check up here again. That's right there on the edge of the dowels. And now we're gonna have to remeasure this one here. So we can get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. We're gonna measure from this corner here. So we're gonna take our measurement. This is Vectric, by the way, V-Carve Pro. So I wanna just do this like that. And we got 50.563, that's okay. 50, it's fine. This really doesn't matter. It's just to get this circles out of the way of the holes. So now our dimension from the center down should be 40. So looking at the screws below right here, we're definitely 4 centimeters above. Half of the radius of 20 would be, or half the radius of 40 would be just coming down to here. Sorry, 20 is 10. So we got 20, 10. We're sitting like right on the 30 centimeter mark, right up here. So at the bottom. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm just bringing the machine to the front, where we're gonna set our origin over here. And we're gonna do a tool change. I gotta look and make sure that's the right size tool. It is quite cold. My fingertips are freezing. This might be an 8, I don't remember. But if it's an 8, we just gotta switch it over in the computer. It might be a 6. Make sure your caliber is set out. Let's put it right on the edge. It is 6, so we're good there. We're gonna pop her back in like that. All right. So I have a 3D touch probe here. I'm just gonna pop her in like that. I like to give it a spin because my collet inside is broken, and you want to make sure that it's roughly as parallel or running true as possible. There we go. I ordered a new one, so I'm waiting on that to come in. And I just double verified that we have signal here. All right, now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna bring it down. And that's just gonna touch off on a board here. And here you can see the touch probe in action. We'll do the X plus. And then we're gonna do the Y plus. And then what we'll do is we'll raise up the Z, always raise the Z. And then I'm gonna say home position. So this piece will now be over here. So now what we're gonna do, since it's at the corner, the home corner that is, we're gonna go ahead and lift it up so I can bring it out. I'm waiting for my new touch off sensor to come in. I'm gonna put that back in here. Okay, let's make sure it's tight. Alright. Ooh. The cameras are no fun in the shop like this because they're just all in the way. Alright, so now we gotta do our touch off on the material surface. So what I'm gonna do is just move it like that. Bring it down. Oops, wasn't paying attention, I was looking at the camera. All right, we're gonna drop it down. There we go. Go ahead and speed her up. I think I had it differently set in the software. All right, so what happened was I did it off the bed surface and not the material surface. So I switched it to the top. That's why it was 10 centimeters or centimeter difference there. So now I'm just gonna hit the home, go to work 0. And then re-upload the new file. There must have been a screw there. So I do have this one. It's a upcut bit, I believe. Hopefully. All right, so now that we got that one done, now we're gonna go head over to the, fuck, that was fast. All right, so the pattern got cut out. We missed all these screw ports, which is good. For the second hole that was here, I believe, where the tool bit broke, it could have been a knot. I am not too sure. There was no screw there because there's only screws every so many centimeters away. But that being said, this one held up pretty good. And the next thing to do is cut down the dowels to put in here to size and put in some inserts. So let's get to it.